Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are supposed to make use of this fabric, but as I measured it is not up to the double of my hip measurement. So change of plan. We'll be making use of this one, and the measurement you are going to be using is your hip measurement. So you can double it or you can triple it depending on how full your measurement is. And the length of it, I am adding 4 extra inches for my total length of the skirt. So for just like I mentioned, for the width, my hip is 30 inches divided by 4, that's 15. So this I have 15 into 2, and my fabric is 2, so we have 30 and 30, that's 60 inches. So we are going to go ahead and start plaiting this. I just hope that I made sense in this beginning, because it's like I'm ranting all over. So we are just going to start plaiting, and your plaiting depends on how wide your fabric is. So you're going to plait as of now I am plaiting by 1 inch. That's each plait is, when you measure it from under, is about 1 inch. And when I was plaiting this, I did not give any space between each of the plates. So I'm going to go ahead and plait this to the end. Once I am done plaiting this, I'm going to measure the weight of the waist of this skirt, and I discover it's not up to my waist measurement. So I loosened up the plait and I did it again, and this time I left some space in between the plates, and it's not up to 1 inch again. So the first thing I'm going to do is to stitch on this the first line about ½ inch away from the starting point. Then I will make another stitch after that. So for the second stitches I was talking about, I'm going to go ahead and arrange all these plates and I'll pin it down again at about 5 inches away from the starting point, just like you see me do. Please go ahead and do the same. So I'm going to go ahead and arrange it and plait it down and pin it down. If you haven't subscribed up to this moment, please take 1 minute to hit on the subscribe button. We bring to you beautiful styles and well to understand tutorials on this channel about mostly kids style. So once I am done plaiting this, I am going to go ahead and measure 5 inches down from the starting point, and I will make a mark there. Once I am done with this marking of 5 inches, I'll stitch it down and then stitch about ½ inch at the beginning side, just like I mentioned before. So this is it after I was done stitching it down. We are going to go ahead and fold the waist of it. So the reason for adding that 4 inches at the beginning of the cutting is so that we can use 2 inches for the band and then the other one for the hemming, because it's not going to have a separate band. So the next thing I'm going to do is to fold in ½ inch at the waistline and then fold it in by 2 inches. I am using a wide elastic band, that's why I'm folding very wide, so that the elastic band can pass through. So I'm going to go ahead to start pinning this down, and the reason for marking that stitching at that 5 inches is because at this point you don't need to worry about having the same pleat at the other side of your skirt. By the time you are done plaiting it or pinning it down, you see that everything is well arranged. So I'm going to go ahead and stitch it down. So this is it after I was done stitching it down. You can see that the skirt is coming together. It's moving to the permanent side, and this is the second one. So the next thing we are going to do is to attach our elastic, and then for the length of my elastic is my waist measurement minus 1 inch. I just took out 1 inch from it because I don't want it to be too tight. If there's any need for adjustment, I'll just adjust it. So I'm going to pass this through the waist side. When I try passing it from this place, I find it difficult, so I'm going to go through the other side. The reason for pointing this out is so that it might happen to you and you please make use of the other side of the skirt. It will pass easily. So once I pass it through, I will stitch at one side of it and then bring it out from the other side before stitching it down again to secure the elastic on the skirt. And I'll do the same thing for the other skirt as well. So this is it after we are done plaiting it. So the next thing we are going to do is to arrange this front facing front, and we are going to go ahead and then pin stitch it down on both sides. Once I am done stitching it down, you can see how it is now. So we are going to go ahead and hem this. At this point, I noticed that it's too long for the person I am making it for, because at the starting point I didn't have any measurement. It was just a guesswork. So I hemmed it with about 4 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and arrange this plate to iron it down so that it will give us our desired results. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you do. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed to my channel, and then don't forget to share my videos to family and friends. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're going to try this out, don't forget to tag me on Instagram. I think I've not been saying this. Tag me on Instagram, let me see how it went, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.